Hello everyone and welcome to the Library Kitchen here at the Gloucester County Public Library. I'm Chris and today we're making biscuits. 3-ingredient biscuits featured in the Duke's Mayonnaise cookbook. So let's get started. This recipe is quick and easy and homemade. So we're going to use 2 cups of lily white self-rising flour in our bowl, along with 1 cup of milk, and a half a cup of Duke's mayonnaise. And then we're just going to stir and incorporate the mayonnaise, the milk, and the flour. Now the reason I use lily white flour is it has a really low protein content, and that makes for a real tender biscuit. So we're just going to stir until our dough comes together and we don't have any dry flour showing in our bowl. Now once this dough comes together, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees, and we're going to let our dough rest before patting out our biscuits to let that flour hydrate with the mayonnaise and the milk. So our oven has preheated to 400 and we're ready to scoop out the biscuits and put them on our baking tray. Now what I like to use is a 1/4 cup scoop sprayed with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray so that the dough doesn't stick, because this is a rather sticky wet dough. So I'm just going to get a nice 1/4 cup scoop for our biscuit. And this recipe makes about 8 biscuits, depending on the size of your scoop. Now these are drop biscuits, so there's no rolling with a rolling pin on a floured surface or anything like that. But they are great with sausage gravy. All right, so I've got my biscuits on my baking tray, and we're going to brush it with just a little bit of butter, melted butter, because what goes better on a biscuit than butter? And again, we will brush these biscuits with butter when they come out of the oven as well. So into the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. See you in a little bit. So folks, our biscuits are in the oven. They've been in for about 10 minutes, so there's 10 minutes left. It's going to take us 10 minutes to actually make the sausage gravy. So the gravy and the biscuits will be done exactly at the same time. So let's get started. We're going to take 1 pound of breakfast sausage. Now I like to use the Jimmy Dean brand. You use whatever you like. We're going to use 4 cups of milk, 1/3 of a cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, and salt and pepper. So we're going to get our induction cooktop on and brown that sausage. All right, now that our sausage has browned, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter, and we're going to let that melt into our sausage. Once the butter has melted and we have incorporated that into our sausage, we're going to sprinkle our flour over our sausage mixture and cook for another minute or so. All right, we're going to sprinkle our 1/3 of a cup of flour over our sausage, and we're going to stir and cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. So folks, we're going to go ahead now and pour in 4 cups of whole milk into our sausage mixture, and we're going to cook on medium until the gravy thickens. So folks, the timer has just gone off on the biscuits. The gravy is within just a few minutes of thickening. We're going to go pull our biscuits out, brush them with a little butter, and we're ready when our gravy is. Here's our biscuits. We're going to go ahead and brush them with a little butter. All right. When we come back, the gravy will be thickened and we'll be ready to have sausage gravy and biscuits. So folks, our biscuits are resting. They've been out and buttered for about a minute or so. Our gravy is almost to the thickness that we like it. If you want a thick gravy, you can cook it a little more. If you want a thinner gravy, you can stop at this point. I like mine just a little bit on the thick side, so I'm going to add a little salt and pepper and to continue to stir for just another minute or so, turning the heat technically off. And my gravy is going to thicken as we stir. All right, folks, it's time to eat our biscuits and gravy. Our gravy has gotten to the consistency that I like. Our biscuits are here. I'm just going to break up my biscuit on the plate here. Take my ladle. And homemade sausage gravy and biscuits. It is so good. It took us about 30 minutes between the time of making our dough, baking the biscuits, and making our gravy. I hope you liked our demonstration of sausage gravy and biscuits today at the Library Kitchen. Please remember to like and subscribe to the Gloucester County YouTube channel so that you don't miss any upcoming recipes or demonstrations. Have a great day. Bye-bye.